The man to watch. 3 goals in his last 3 games. He's in sparkling form. We'll have the action on EA TV. And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. I'm Derek Ray, and I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson. And all set to bring you live action from Liga Uber Eats, coming right up. It's METZ against Paris Saint-Germain.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Un bon match.
And this is how the hosts will begin the game today.
Well, they're starting with an attacking 4-5-1 formation with 3 players in advance of 2 holding midfielders. But it's important that the wide players come in field to join the centre forward at the right time.
And the PSG team looks like this.
Well, it's a defensive lineup, that's for sure. But their wing-backs and at least one of their midfield players will need to break forward when they regain possession, just to give them a threat going forward.
And they kick off here. No foul, PSG advantage. Mbappe. Now with Boateng. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Nunez. Now with Hakimi. Mbappe. On to Fabian. Superb block. Now the pass not finding its target. And support available. Well, it stopped a promising attack in its tracks. And you wouldn't be surprised if there's a card coming out here. Well, he's gone into the book.
Well, he was late and he deserved a booking for that.
Well, a brilliantly executed free kick. So near, Stuart.
Well, he'll have practiced that time and time again. It's a fantastic bit of technique, but he just can't get it down in time.
Giving the ball away. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Close, but offside nonetheless. Mbappe. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Camera. They've regained possession. Milito. Hakimi. A very timely interception. Might really be able to trouble them here. Opportunity it is. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
And underway again here with PSG in front. An incisive pass. Well, not allowed to continue. He had drifted into the offside position.
Well, if he takes a step back to the ball and then spins in behind, he'll be onside. But he does know where the space is.
Attacking possibilities for PSG. Useful looking ball. Well, it nearly worked out. And a fine interception. It is a decent looking attack here. Will it be? Oh, and a venomous effort. Rattling the crossbar.
Well, what a good shot that was. Hit with such power, but it just didn't come down in time.
Couldn't hang on to the ball. And there she is in with a chance. And there she is at the double. Nobody can get close to her.
Well, as you can see, they finish this really easily. They don't give the keeper a chance, do they? That's a good goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. And it's a quality pass. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation.
Well, PSG have controlled most of the possession, as you can see, and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Kylian Mbappe. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And the referee spotted the foul, but in with a chance. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. couldn't keep the ball. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And still danger here. Well, when it's you against the goalkeeper, I'm sorry, you've got to do better. Now, looking dangerous here. Mbappe in the centre. Applying vigorous pressure. Can they convert? Well, he didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and I think it's fair to say they're enjoying this away day. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Yeah, they're playing really well here.
Oh, opportunity here, Stuart! And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many?
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace, while the movement in the box is equal to it. It's such good timing. What a goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. Oh, managing to beat him. And saved by the keeper. Well, good-looking play with the ball at her feet. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. No problems for the keeper. So 2 minutes of stoppage time to be added on. Shot attempted. Terrific block. So the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. And so the battle commences. And support available. Might really be able to trouble them here. Opportunity it is. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. It is a decent-looking attack here. Will it be? Oh, and a venomous effort, rattling the crossbar.
Well, what a good shot that was. Hit with such power.
Couldn't hang on to the ball. And there she is, at the double. Nobody can get close to her. Can they convert? Well, he didn't plant the seed of fear on the goalkeeper's mind, that's for certain. Well, the ball is rolling again, and no getting away from it. PSG very much bossing it in the first 45. Room to manoeuvre on the wing. Well, the post got in the way. Oh, strong hand on the ball.
Well, those stats tell the story. PSG have been really good today. Their attacking play at times has been a joy to watch.
And would you know it, another potential opening developing here. Not at all problematic for the goalkeeper. Yannick Keitel, and unable to keep possession. Running with the ball confidently. A glorious chance. Well, the goalkeeper in charge of the situation. And now the delivery. Well, it still could be dangerous. Threat over for now, it seems. Counter-attacking, very much an option. And plenty of room in the wide area. He takes aim. Well, the transfer stories appear to be real. There's some substance behind this one, Stuart.
Well, apparently they've now made an official bid for him, so we should know pretty soon where his future lies.
And a chance for him on the flank. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Ray. Well-timed tackle. Nian. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. Mbappe. Opportunity here. Still could be dangerous. In it goes! At the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry.
Well, here we can see it again. Normally I'm the first to point the finger at a goalkeeper, but I think it's a good initial save. I'm not sure he could have done much more. Just a bit unfortunate, really, that it dropped to an opponent.
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Ray. Now, he could be in hot water here, having already been booked. And the referee has shown him a second yellow card. That will be it for him.
Well, his manager will be absolutely furious. He had to be more careful there.
And teammates around her. And the snuffing out of the cross there. Imani Dorsey. Well, you want to make sure you stay with us for more live action from Liga right here on EA TV. It's FC METZ against Reims.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
I think you've got to conclude that was good refereeing. A free kick in the end after initially playing advantage, but it just wasn't there. Substitution it is for PSG. 20 minutes to go. And beating her opponent. Not a particularly strong challenge. And he stopped them in their tracks. And what an opportunity this is for her. Oh, should have done so much better from there. But now we see that the offside flag has gone up. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment?
Well, what an excellent performance this has been.
Oh, they could finish here, Stuart! Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
And they're making a change. Who can he pick out? Sound piece of goalkeeping. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
That looks a really entertaining game. Two good teams with two excellent coaches. I can't wait for that one to come round.
Well, she's playing with a purpose. And delivered into the box. Well, at one point on its flight, I wondered if the keeper would have difficulties. But no problems in the end. And that's not going to worry the keeper. Doing well to keep possession. Plenty of support here. And a useful cross. Well, the clearance half-hearted. It could be on for her. And a significant block following that cross. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Thwarted by the post. Well, that's a well-timed pass. Burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. Valverde, and that pass could be troublesome. He just needs to keep a cool head, and it's two for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable to stop him.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, but I think the keeper has made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that near post.
Well, it's an out-and-out pasting, 6-0. And a clear foul, but the referee letting the play flow. Perfect challenge. Well, PSG could get in behind the defence. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
And that will do it for this game anyway, and it goes into the history books as a victory for Paris Saint-Germain. What did you think of their performance?
Yeah, the result was never in doubt, and key to their win was the cleverness of the front players. The link-up play, the movement, and the little 1-2s were brilliant. They're unstoppable on the road at the moment.
Might really be able to trouble them here. Opportunity it is. And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate. Couldn't hang on to the ball. And there she is, at the double. Nobody can get close to her. Mbappe. In it goes! And the second time of asking, and the keeper feels hung out to dry. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Of goals, no let up here. Valverde, and that pass could be troublesome. And it's 2 for him today. A masterful performance. The defenders unable. And a goal to seal the hat-trick. A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop it.